Hi, how's it going? Hey, everybody. Is anybody on? Is this thing on? This thing on? Testing. Is this thing on? This thing on? Name one. I just claimed you got in hear anything. I did. And, hi, how's it going? Doing stand-up comedy tonight. Is anyone listening? Hold on, you can hear crickets outside. Wait. Okay. Hi. Whoa. Turn this thing off here. Yeah. Sweet pants. Keeping it G-rated. Late at night. Felt like lifting weights. And I couldn't go to sleep after that. Felt like making a video on how my hey, how's it going? My Ronald McDonald video made about $100,000. Made $100,000. It's not on my channel, it's on Danica's channel. It made about $100,000. I was creator of it. It's my biggest video that I've ever done, and the video I'll show you. Here's the video. Oh man, here it is. Rowan is terrified. Here it is. Rowan is terrified of Ronald McDonald. Oh, commercial. Turn it down. Okay. Here it is. Rowan is terrified of Ronald McDonald. And it got, there it is. You can see it. See it right here. Come on, get in focus, you daggone. 58 million views. 58 million views. See? Rowan is terrified of Ronald McDonald. 58 million views. It's on her channel. She has 622,000 subscribers or whatever. Okay. So it got 58 million views. It's a pretty big video. It may be in the top 5,000 videos on YouTube. I'm not sure. That may be wrong. It could be in the top 10,000, but it has 58 million views. And it earned about $100,000, I think, because I'll do the math. I showed you in the previous video, my Ronald McDonald video has 4,100,000 views on my channel. So that earned $10,000 or a little more than $10,000. And it brought back more views to my channel. So it made a little more than that. It gave me like 3,000 subscribers or 2.7, whatever it was, 1,000 subscribers or 5, however many thousand subscribers. So that made $10,000, but that all the views came because she put a link at the end of the big video or at the end of her video. Her video doesn't have just 4 million views that made $10,000. Her video has 58 million views. So she hasn't told me exactly how much money it made, even though it was my idea to film the whole video. It was my idea to film the whole video. And she put it on her channel and it got really big. But it was my idea. I was like, please film this when I go over there. I'm going to dress as Ronald McDonald and show up, and I'm going to film, and I'm going to go to their house. I'm going to go to my children's house and show up as Ronald McDonald. I was like, please be filming when I actually show up. And so I made sure I said it again. I'm coming over today. I called her when I showed up in the neighborhood, and I was like, are you ready? You have the camera ready? And we made sure to film it. She put it on her own channel, and it just got huge. So it got pretty big. It got 58 million views, and it probably earned between like 60 or 70,000 and like $180,000. So she hasn't told me exactly how much it made, but if mine had 4.1 million, 4,100,000 views, and it made $10,000, and hers has 58 million, it must have made a lot. So she's not saying exactly how much it made, but it made a lot of money. And I was one of the creators on it, and of the video, and a producer, and I played Ronald McDonald. So it got pretty big. And anyway, I like to do health and fitness stuff personally, and that's why, and I think I might want to go out to Los Angeles and do acting. And I was going to ask, and I was going to show you stuff on here. That's the Ronald McDonald stuff. That's the Ronald McDonald. I have on my hair. If Al tried to say something about it, it's because I bleached it, and he made that up. He made up something about Al tried to he made up something about my hair. I don't know why. My hair has always looked good. Especially around him, as far as I know. It is blonde. It is almost blonde right now when it's not wet. So that's why it looks like or maybe it just doesn't look bad at all. I don't know what his thing was when he was saying, oh, he's bald and has a pot belly. I've never been bald. Look, that's the back of my hair. It looks normal. It's like thick hair in the back. You know, I don't have anything wrong with it. But he tried to say I was bald. Are you still talking to Al? Yeah, but I got in like a sort of almost an argument, but not really an argument. Not really an argument, but like I'm still talking to him. Jerry Throwaway. Okay. I talk to him here and there. He is at the green stuff, the green woods, whatever he calls it, the deep green. He's at the deep green. He's in the deep green. So he is way out there in the deep green, and I don't know what else to say about it. He wants to come back here, but it was feeling like he was like, I may calm down and see how it goes. I may quit all caffeine and see, but it was annoying me. I don't know if I want him back here or not, because I'll see. Because I was drinking 10 cups of coffee a day to fast. And when no one was here, I was like just really lifting weights hours a day and running up and down the mountain. And I still have bruises on my toe. My legs have gotten pretty strong. I haven't done the huge weights with my legs, but it's like I've really been working out and stuff like a lot. Like, I don't know. It's hard to really what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I have a bruise on my toe. Yeah. So it's like I've been really working out. So it's like I look in better physical shape. And you can see this fucking thing. Sorry. I've actually been working really hard at working out. But it's like I'm naturally fat, like when I was a kid. And so I have to just work really hard at it and retrain my brain, which is what I do. And I just get in really amazing shape, and I can make myself look as perfect as I feel like. I can look like the statue of David. I've achieved that before on my body without his penis, because he has a small penis. And I'm not saying that, but I've done it before. I don't have that now. But I'm getting there, and I'm working hard at it. So, oh, thank God people are still watching. I thought people would be like pissed off because I was saying that stuff. Talking about my appearance or something. Anyway, so hopefully Al's going to come back. My legs are pretty strong. I haven't done the huge weights with my legs, but I'm getting there. I'm getting better. I don't know why it doesn't look like really super great, but it's okay. I don't know. And my hair, I was going to dye it darker. It's not even dark color. It's just because it's wet. And right there, it's like has a piece of gray in it. That's gray. But usually you can't tell because it's like blonde, and when it's dry, it just looks blonde. And that's just random stuff. I've been working on my appearance, and so it all fits a goal, because random stuff is useful, all useful inherently, and just it's always useful and goes towards a goal, because it's like I'm always working on a goal, and the goal is to do stuff with my movie stuff and all that, but also I'd like to be around my children. I'd like to be around my children and the mother of my children and them too. So I want to be around the mother of my children and just have a good time. And it's not as cool looking as I was looking over there. I was looking like pretty cool. But I was getting better. I got my body fat down to the lowest it's been in a while again. Because this weekend I drank alcohol. I drank all these beers at night when I did that Lucifer video. Lucifer. And I mean, I had to, there were some things going on in my brain when I was drinking all that caffeine, when I was drinking all the caffeine. So that had been going on a few weeks. It was like survival of the fittest in my brain, because I thought I was going to die of just being so depressed and so alone for so long that I thought I was going to almost die. Like, I figured out I was so kind to everyone for about a year, and like it's like I was like almost just acting like these historic people throughout modern history, or that I have known, who are kind of more mean and carnal and getting worldly things. And I was being kind of a jerk because I had been really Christian and nice and good and Jesus-y. And then I got to where I was like, I was almost just talking about like the satanic stuff and stuff like that, and not even caring like if I was using saying go to hell and damn you and stuff like that. I was saying stuff like that. Like, and I was really Christian and godly before that, and wouldn't tell anyone. It was like so horrible if I told somebody go to hell or something. But then I rationalized it. Well, maybe I'm telling them to go down to hell and save their loved ones that went to hell or something like that. Or maybe I was really just telling them to go to hell. And I was like really mean. I got pretty mean there for a while. I was like running down the hill, really down the mountain, really, really. I was running down the mountain really, really fast, and I have bruises on my toe. I have bruises on my toes still. Try not to show any weird stuff, weird bad stuff. I have bruises on my toes. See? Whoops. Right here. Just my regular toe. Just my regular toes, but it's bruised because I was running so fast. I was running like really, really fast. I was like running like 20 miles an hour or something. And I don't know why I don't know why I'm showing my foot. So weird. Here's my other foot. I bruised that toe. And This one's normal. It doesn't have the bruise on it. I guess that has a mark on it too because I was just running so fast. What are you running from, man? What? 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 And I was getting in good shape, but I was mean. I was kind of mean because I thought I was getting so weak. It felt like I was gonna die because I was letting people like. There's this video I made about someone coming up behind my back and putting their hand on my shoulder, and it was like owl, and I was acting like I could do that to someone else in the video and acting so nice and so kind, but I had gotten to the point where I could trust anyone. I didn't even watch my back anymore. I didn't look out for things. Like if I was out in the woods, I'd just be right there and peaceful and not even look behind me and just trust that everybody would be so good and kind to me and never hurt me. And I was so kind back to them and it felt good and happy. And I did that for like a year. But I was sad and alone, like really sad and alone. And I think people were just being mean to me and they kept being more mean and more mean to me. And then I acted like a jerk here and there. And I think one time I messed up. I was mean to the dogs because I had to carry all this huge stuff in. And it was like really, I yelled at them, but I didn't hurt them at all. I don't hurt anyone in person, but I like looked at them mean and thought mean stuff. And but then it felt like it was killing me or something, like I was going to die of loneliness and maybe get some, who knows, some disease or something that would have killed me. I was getting kind of worried that I'd die. So I started working out a lot and getting as healthy as I possibly could, hours a day. I worked up to working out hours a day, and I've been doing that. And it was hard to hang in there. And near the end, I started drinking 10 cups of coffee a day. And I was pissed off. Like I'd start the morning, I'd start drinking coffee, and I noticed my body just did not look as good as I wanted to look after I'd been starving myself most of the whole day, having a little bit of food at night, maybe like 400 calories, fasting, lifting the heaviest weights I could, running up and down the mountain. I had extra energy because that happens like when you put yourself into ketosis. And somehow I lost weight, and it was getting healthier, but it was like I was afraid I'd die if I didn't work out a lot. I was afraid if I sat there too long, I could get some disease or somebody would try to attack me from the back where I was letting my guard down. Like it felt like somebody was like backstabbing me or attacking me. So I started getting like really, really mean, like almost like didn't care if it was acting like hellish and stuff towards people and like a demon, like really mean. Like I don't know how you people act, but if you can imagine a cat, I mean, if you guys or girls act, what is your opinion on your ex's? What is your opinion on your ex's weird baby doll videos? Well, I love her actual baby, but the baby doll videos, I don't know what to think about them. Some are funny, some of them are, I don't know. She just likes babies. She loves babies. She's always loved babies. She calls herself Danica Baby. But I was being mean to people. I was thinking really mean stuff and like hyped up on caffeine. And because if anyone's coming back from behind me, it felt like letting my guard down where somebody was going to put their hand on my shoulder. And I was going to accept all this love and kindness and no one would hurt me and all this. And it went on for a year of turning the other cheek. And then people started really walking on me and hurting me. So I was kind of like, I was like, I was like kind of like being really mean to like anyone who I thought could have been hurting me. Like if there was like, you know, I'd look around me in the woods. I'd like stomp through the down the mountain, like just like if anyone was in the way, I just imagine like, you know, they'd better move if nothing was gonna get in the way of my feet running down there. And you know, I didn't want to fall or something because I was having to run so fast and didn't want to get hurt. So it's like I put the blame on nearly anyone or anything that was anywhere near me just to empower myself so I could go down up and down the mountain and strengthen myself. And I got like a lot stronger and healthier and lost weight, but it was kind of like intentionally sinning on earth to attain these carnal things, like to be more physically attractive, more physically fit, because I have an understanding of how that's done, I believe now. Because you can be really kind to others in Jesus-y, but if you don't look out for yourself, it's like, I mean, you're going to have to stand up for yourself, almost act like you're an Illuminati or something, and like terrify and terrorize people with the most brilliant, fastest thoughts that you can imagine, so that they don't hurt you to stay alive. You know, sometimes you really have to stand up for yourself in nature, and and sin is inherent. So it's like trying to not sin too much to where you're hurting others too much. But at some point, I kind of was just like really standing up for myself and really being mean intentionally in my thoughts. I was following every law perfectly, of course, because I don't want to get in trouble, but I was starting to be kind of mean because I thought I was going to die. I thought they're all walking on me and I was going to die. So I was being mean in my thoughts and sinning intentionally to stay strong in nature on earth and alive, or else I could have just kept letting them walk on me till I got some disease. In a few years, I could have gotten a disease, and then a few years I could have just gone to the other side and be dead. So I had to strengthen myself by working out as much as I possibly could. But I could have just kind of like started to accept death and problems and things like that if I was not caring enough. But I didn't want to have to suffer through all that for years of death, because I'm pretty strong and somewhat healthy. And I think I could have gotten. I'm not sure if I could have gotten disease or not. I went to the hospital to see if there's something wrong with me. They couldn't find anything, but so I started being like really into my physical fitness and health, and trying to be as nice as I could for as long as I could. I'd be like a real mean jerk and then change it to something else that it really meant that, so it wasn't that bad. And it's such like a really brilliant way as to not hurt people that bad, but to like throw them off and be like, oh my gosh, or something. And so it was okay. I kept being nice, and I did that through most of it. And then some of it was just like near the very end, it was like turned into that song Lucifer. It turned to that song. Like as soon as I got on stage, the only thing I could yell out was finally Beelzebub or something. Just like that was like what was going through my mind or something. It was terrible. And I was drinking 10 cups of coffee a day. And so now I figured out how to quit the coffee. I quit as much caffeine, and so I'm happier, and I'm not as huge news. Huge news. Huge news. Huge news. Huge news. Huge news. Wait. I'm gonna start from the top of the comments. Are y'all still talking to Al? Are you still talking to Al? Kind of here and there. Yeah. Okay. He says he's homeless, but he's always eating at diners. Yeah. How does he afford all that food? That's very expensive. Damn, dude. That's too much coffee. Look into Mate if you haven't. Good alternative. Like a roommate. A roommate or something. A roommate. I don't know. I don't know if I want to unless I'm making a lot of money and I go somewhere else like LA or Texas to see my children. Texas. Um, do you think all of Al Bob's hair went inside his brain because he's hairbrained? I don't know. I don't know if he is. I don't know. Hairbrained? I don't know what that means. I don't know what hairbrained means. What is your opinion on your... Oh, okay, doll babies. I said that. That's all right. They're all right. They're all right, I guess. I don't know. Al Bob thinks I'm you. He does? Mormozine. Hey, man. Hey, how's it going? How are you? Be kind to people. Don't use the devil, Satan stuff to hurt people. Don't do that. It's bad. Well, if you can help it. You know, I'm not trying to preach to you or whatever. If you're a Satanist or whatever, they're kind to people and they're mean. They're good to people and they're nice and they're bad. What's Al Bob's full? Hey man, more Mosey. Yeah. What's Al Bob's full name? I can't tell you. He wouldn't want me to tell you his real name. But he did mention in one of our videos he was on Potato Wolf. It's a big New York City local TV show, but it was on New York City. It was big at the time. A lot of people saw it. It was called Potato Wolf. And I think the producers went on to do MTV, I believe. I'm not sure, but it was pretty big. It was it's called Potato Wolf, and he was one of the producers and one of the actors in it. And I've seen some of the stuff. If you look up Potato Wolf, you can see him, but you can't find. I don't know if you can find his name or not. You probably can't find his name, but he admitted to being in Potato Wolf in our videos before, so I can say that. And he might come back here once I calm down off the caffeine, because I'm being more normal and nice again. And I was nice, but he was kind of a real jerk to me, I think. And it was like I don't know. Hopefully we'll just be nice. I don't know how it's gonna go. Hopefully we'll just be nice to each other. Hopefully we'll just be nice to each other. And have you saged since Al Bob left? Oh, he said to sage it after Al. He doesn't get along with Al Bob because Al Bob said something against him or something. UJ News. Hayden Andrew Jackson, why did you delete that video? The Lucifer, bringer of light. He's good. He's nice. He's white. He don't think twice about saying rhymes with Beelzebub, send flies on someone. He's sick as shit, man. He's the king of the flies, sucking his own hickory stick. Jeez, man, good Lord. I can't believe a northerner like Beelzebub. He's probably a northerner. he's probably, I'm not sure. Wait, why did you delete that video? I put it back on. I took it off because I felt bad. I didn't want to be a bad influence on my kids with satanic, something talking about Lucifer. I didn't want to be a bad influence on my kids talking about Lucifer. But the way I talked about the song at the very end of it, it's nice. It's like he goes to the other side and God forgives him for his sins and brings him to the other side. He was like one of the fallen angels. He's not really the devil, but some say he could be the devil, but he's like really another of the fallen angels. There's the devil. I think that's one of them. I don't know what else he's called. Beelzebub, the one that was the king of the flies or some sick shit. And Lucifer, and they're like the top 3 fallen angels. They fell from heaven about the same time, they say. So I sang a song about it because I was looking up stuff like that. And I don't know why. I just was like looking at. I wanted to see if they're really bad or they were just not good, or I don't know. And but I'm pretty nice again now. I just had to be. I wasn't that mean anyway. I was like, I wasn't that mean, I guess. I'll send you info on it. It's a coffee alternative. A coffee alternative? Make sure to build it up. Ha ha. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, yeah. I didn't know what he was saying. Oh, I didn't understand those things that Jerry Throwaway was saying at the end. Okay, so I'm probably gonna go see my children or something like that. But if I have to pay my bills, which I'm probably gonna have to pretty soon because everyone has to pay their bills, I have to go. Oh, this is so weird. This is so weird. This is so weird. These bugs are on the window and they're like having a party and they fly around each other and stuff and go, yeah, baby, da, do, da, dee. I'm going to see if I can show the bugs on the window. I'm going to see if I can show the bugs on the window. I'm going to show the bugs on the window. I'm going to unplug these hard drives. Let's switch it. I'm going to try to, I'm going to change the, let's see if I can switch. I'm going to show these bugs. They're like on the window. They're flying around each other, having like they fly all around each other and like try to, there's like one with like really long, skinny tentacles, and I don't know what else to say, but they're like trying to like fly around each other and have a party around the light, like it's a party for them at night. They think it's so fun. They're like flying around each other. Anyway, okay, but I don't know what else to say. But I have been getting in better shape, but it's like not quite where I want it to be. But it's in whoops. It's like it's in better shape, but it's like not quite exactly where I'm trying to be yet. But that's what I've been trying to do is get like really low body fat. So now I figured out how to starve myself. It's called fasting. Everybody in physical fitness does it now, pretty much. Not literally everybody, but like it's the normal. You can fast, and it's supposed to be very healthy to fast. But you're supposed to ask the doctor first because some people, especially if they're diabetic, something can go wrong with blood sugar levels. So that's one of the problems with diabetes. Once you get your body fat low enough, and if you can no longer have diabetes, then you don't have to worry about having to eat a little snack of bread or those things to get your blood sugar levels just right. Those things that are unfortunately a problem that you shouldn't need, but it's I don't know exactly all the details on it, but you have to make sure that you can fast before you just fast. But I'm gonna fast. I've been fasting. Today I had like 1,000 calories. I don't know why this arm doesn't look as strong. It should be okay. Today I had 1,000 calories. And it's like, I know I'm saying this right now and talking and saying that I'm doing this right now, but it's like I don't have the body fat yet that I want to have. I don't have the low enough body fat yet, but I'm still getting there. And I miss my children a lot and my family. I'd like to be like a happy family with them. That'd be the best, just being like all together as a happy family. But if I can't do that, I have to survive and like work at stuff almost, I don't know all the time, but like a lot. So so that's why I was doing videos so long. For a month, for about a month, I was doing videos a lot, and then I decided to just like work out more, and was doing that for a month, working out more, and I didn't want to die. I thought I was gonna like die of something from sadness from not being with my family. I didn't want to meet someone new. I felt it was wrong. It was wrong, so I didn't want to meet somebody new. And in my town, they don't really have anyone who does film production as much, or movies, or videos. And I really just want to be with her, but I can't force her to be with me. And they have some women around here who are interesting, but it just like, I don't know if they'd understand my ambition with the movie stuff and the videos and stuff like that. I don't know if they'd understand all the stuff that I like to that I do. Um, so I want somebody who does the same thing, so we can be on the same page and talk about working at our careers and getting better with it, and be as like equals and like normal around each other. And that's what I want, somebody like that that's who Danica was like. We went to film school together, and we saw each other first in like 1999, and then in 2000 I moved in with her at film school. We were film students in our early 20s. I was like 22, and I just moved in with her, and then we made movies. We made movies together, and like short films and all sorts of stuff, and just did all these movies and made a family, and then did YouTube, and I was really supportive of her YouTube career. When she had no one else to turn to, I was there to say, okay, it'll work because of this, and you have to try it from this. And she'd, oh, okay, and then she'd be happy about it and work on it again. And no one ever did that for me. No one has ever done that for me. No one has ever believed in me. No one has ever been there for me to help me say, okay, try it this way, like the movie stuff and the videos and all that stuff. My parents have helped me with money, but they wanted me to be a certain way and and have a relationship with, like, they wanted me to be a certain way, but they helped me with money. But no one ever believed I could do it besides Al. But then he kind of like turned all the spotlight to himself and wanted to do it for himself. And I don't know what he thinks. He's just a regular. I mean, he's nice. He's a good friend, but he's like anybody. He's like anybody else. He's not perfect in terms of being a kind person. He's not. He messes up and he can be mean here and there. So he's not like a super nice person all the time, because everybody messes up and he messes up too. So he can be kind of mean and kind of a jerk. And I'm not a vegan, even though it says PETA. I'm not a vegan. And I think I might want to go to the movie industry and do movie stuff and just let people know that I did real movies, and I want to do that stuff. And I might have to, just to be around more people in person, because I like that stuff. And I don't enjoy much of anything else besides being around my children and making videos, and being around like the mother of my children, or some like an attractive woman that's the right one I'm supposed to be with. whoever that is, probably her, but I don't know if she'll ever change her mind. And if not, maybe somebody else, if I have to find somebody else. So that's pretty much all I like to do is videos and be around them and movies and stuff like that. And so I just like to do those things and like working out to look better, to be in movies, or for my physical health, and helping others with their physical health. So I found out strength training is like a really good way to get in to live longer. Like I was pretty confident, I think a week or two ago, that I'd probably live to be 110 or 117 or something. I had gotten so healthy. And but then I was still kind of worried about my health and stuff, so I keep working out a lot, and now I have a goal. I want to get really low body fat, and I actually have this diet drink that is unbelievable. This diet drink that is amazing and really, really works. And I didn't realize it, but when I first started this diet, I was drinking the diet drink, and it gets you into ketosis, where you're just not supposed to eat carbs, and you kind of don't have an appetite anymore. You don't have an appetite. And I'm going to show you this drink, and I'm not trying to sell anything, but I got this in Texas from her family, from somebody in her family, and they lost all this weight. They had gained 20 pounds, something like that, for like, and had it on for about 5 or 10 years, and they couldn't get rid of it. And they went on this diet and got skinny. And another person in their family got skinny on this diet. And I'm going to show it to you. It's amazing. It's amazing. They just like, amazingly enough, they got really skinny. They got really skinny. Here's the diet. Here's the diet. Here's the diet. This is amazing. I got this from Texas. I didn't know if it really worked or not. I used it once or twice, and I was like, oh, I don't feel like having it, because I didn't like it because it had fake sugar. It had stevia in it. And but I had a little bit more than it was saying. I had like, well, about one a day, like it says. I think it says one a day. Some bodybuilders use a little bit more. The steroids people use, they use way more than they're supposed to. So, but I never suggest that. That's dangerous and bad. So don't ever do that. One packet, servings per container. Optimal performance, 2 servings, AM and PM. Okay, I was doing it right because I had 2 in a day. So here's what it is. And this you eat this stuff, or you put it in a drink, and it's sweet tasting. Some people have to watch if they have like digestive concerns or other concerns, but it has erythritol, citric acid, ribodioside, which is ribodioside A, stevia extract. In quotes, it says stevia extract. Ribodioside A, in quotes, stevia extract. Okay, and xanthan gum and natural flavor. But the main ingredient, what is it? Erythritol and ingredients? That can't be it. It must. Oh, and then it has these vitamins and stuff in it. N8 bioavailability blend. 12.6. I don't know what this stuff. Max BHB, which is R beta hydroxybutyrate. and L-taurine, like the energy drinks, and fermented L-leucine. That's like a supplement, but it's for bodybuilders. And AC11, inner bark of Oncaria tomentosa. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's some cool, I don't know what it is, but this works. You drink this and it makes it so you're not hungry and you just get skinny, but it's really expensive. This works. And you're supposed to have protein when you do get hungry, but I'm not even hungry. I finally started having this again because what I was doing was just drinking 10 cups of coffee a day. Once I got into ketosis, it was all right. And then I didn't need this stuff. But this puts your body into ketosis so that you're burning fat and you don't need to eat food and you don't feel like having any food. And then you just get skinny. It's amazing. It's unbelievable. I got this from Texas. It's like, it's the people on the mother of my children's side of the family. It's called keto. Oh, it's called, the brand says Prove It. Prove It. And it really, really works. Prove It, and it really, really works. And yeah, it really, really works. So this is it. Yes, no. An Italian in the South. Okay, that's who I am. Okay, no. And this is it. It actually works. It actually works. And so I'm gonna drink it now. It tastes really good. This one's key lime. The key lime tasted really good. And it's like makes it so you're not hungry. And then I just worked out as much as I possibly could. because the two people I know who take the stuff don't work out as much. They might walk, but they got really skinny. They got really skinny and they lost all the weight. And they take this stuff. They take 2 of them a day, or 1. You can take 1 to 2 a day, packets of it a day. And I had tried it a little bit and I was like, I didn't want to do it. And I thought it didn't work. And then I went back to drinking it, like more of it. And then it worked. And I think it put my body into ketosis, but it's expensive. Like this is like either $40 or $90. It might be $90. It's like expensive. It's like $40 or $90. I forgot exactly how much one packet is, one thing. And it has 20 of them in it. And you eat it and get skinny. But you're not supposed to have carbs, but you don't have to even try to lose weight. And it just works. It's like unbelievable. It's this, this is what it's called. I don't know if that's upside down. That's upside down. Pure therapeutic ketones. Key limeade. Caffeine free. Doesn't have caffeine. Cool. So I've felt a lot better on this stuff and nicer, but I had gotten really sort of agitated. I was drinking a lot of caffeine. I was drinking, like I said, 10 cups of caffeine a day. But this I found was easier, and it made me happy. Like I got ready tonight and I kind of commented on some famous people's videos and stuff, and it made me happy to like reach out to people. And I looked on Pauly Shore's video. I was going to comment on his, but I don't know if I commented on that, and somebody else's who had a live video, and I just felt happier. But not like the Lucifer song when he's singing about his whatever private parts or something. I don't know why Lucifer. I can't even. I don't even want to think about that. Sometimes, like sometimes I'm like, why am I doing a country accent? I could be singing. I could be singing a guitar. I could be singing and playing guitar and being like really cool or something and being serious. But instead, I'm like Lucifer. I'm sorry. I could be like really cool instead of saying Lucifer fell from heaven, landed on his rear side, screamed out, howled, and said, I'll never abide, because he was drunk as hell. He fell in hell. Simple, stupid rhymes. Oh well, oh well. It don't make any sense like an elementary school child. Worth about 25 cents, if I was to be a little mild. Might be about 4 people watching right now. So kept it elementary school, kept it simple. And then he turned around and said, wow, starting hell, my soul hurts. I gotta sit on the toilet bowl, hope it don't squirt. Stupid stuff like that, rhyming like elementary school crap, but crap, that's what's up. Can't have that, can't have this, but vagina, and someone pissed. That's the rhymes, elementary school. Yeah, hell, burning hell. Wagging his tail. Hell, burning hell. Wagging Satan's tail, gay is all, doing what he wants, and then he falls from the sky like a satanic guy looked in his eye, and then somebody got some pee when it flew up, and he said, not me. He moved out of the way because he was so fast, he was so smart, and he liked to fart. Satan liked to fart. Satan. He started sweet tarts. Give people diabetes, take these. Give people diabetes, take these. Sweet tarts, take these. Diabetes. That's terrible. Diabetes is serious. That stuff is not very good. If you don't have added sugar, it's a really good help. And if you don't have as much bread, but you probably don't have to worry about it as long as you're not like really too heavy. But even, it's not healthy. That stuff can enable all sorts of disease like heart disease or cancer and stuff. So that's why I'm trying to get in the best health I can. I think that's a cure for cancer. I think I found the cure for cancer. I think I've found the cure for cancer, and it's through strength training. Strength training that's proven to reduce your cancer risk by at least up to 40%, and maybe if you really get into strength training, maybe as much as 70 or 80% reduce your cancer risk. Then if you're doing aerobic exercise and drinking a lot of water and eating healthy foods and eating less foods and lowering your body fat and just really making that your goal and ambition, I think you'd have. And also for people who are suffering with or not suffering, but who have cancer, they can get better. I believe, because I'm almost a personal trainer right now. I've been studying to become a personal trainer too. I haven't wanted to tell anyone, but I've been studying to become a personal trainer, and I believe that can help anyone. Strength training, which means building your muscles stronger, and diet and exercise, meaning a proper diet, not just eating less foods. And this thing is amazing. This is amazing. This makes it so that it puts your body into ketosis, so that you start burning the fat that's the useless fat that you don't want on your body, and you eat less food if that's a problem. If that's a problem, having some fat on you. So this puts your body into ketosis, but you have to drink enough of it. You actually have to really drink the stuff, which I didn't want to do at first, because all I do is drink water usually. I'm very healthy and I like drinking water. And this had like added fake sugar. It had stevia, and I like being very healthy. So I couldn't drink it at first, so it wasn't working. Then I realized I have to drink more of it. So I just had it throughout the day, kind of, and had it watered down, or somehow I was able to drink enough of it to where it actually worked and put my body into ketosis. And so this works. This makes it so you can just lose weight, and you drink it, your body goes into ketosis. You just don't have carbs and don't have added sugar, and you can eat the other stuff almost as much as you want, but you won't want that much, because you'll be like, and try to diet, kind of try to diet if you want, and it works. And it's like, I'm not hungry now. I got extra energy, and I stayed up late, and I started lifting weights, and was like, this is awesome. I was feeling pretty good and happy again. But this is this stuff. It shows it in different parts of the video. It's by Prove It, and that works, but it's expensive. It's like, might be $90. And my friend Dayton, my mother of my children's brother, Dayton, showed it to me. He was selling the thing. He was selling the things, those diet things. What's up? Hi. You should make videos talking. You should make videos talking about what you learned in film school. Oh yeah, yeah. I can do how to do filmmaking videos. I can do that. How to filmmaking videos. I can do that. I can do that. There's pretty much that's I can do that. I can do like an intro to filmmaking. I taught an intro to filmmaking class before that was open to the that was the public did it, but it was like not in a college or something. Wasn't at a college. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Is this is awesome. This thing is like a wonder type of thing. I didn't need the caffeine anymore to diet. It puts your body into ketosis. I believe that's what it is. I'm not hungry, and I haven't been hungry most of today. I only had 1,000 calories, and I started drinking this later in the day, and it was like I didn't have any caffeine anymore. And I don't know what it is. I think that's what it does. I'll update everybody on new videos to make, if you want to check and see if it works. But you can look it up and see if people had good results with it. This thing makes it so like it puts your body into ketosis, so it burns the fat that's on your body instead of having to need new food. It's amazing. It's been pretty amazing. I feel like I've gotten in better shape, but also I've been working at it tremendously, like really working out and stuff. So, okay, well, that's it. I guess I'm going to go. I'm probably going to go do movies, maybe in Los Angeles, or I might go see my kids in Texas. But if I go to Los Angeles, I have to use all my experience, like 20 years experience in the movie industry, to actually work on movies and actually work. But then I'll be around people that are actually in the entertainment industry and can recognize my ability and what I can do in movies and all that stuff, all the different jobs that I do with that stuff. So I have a way huger resume now than I did when I left. In 2005, I left Los Angeles and went back home when I was 27. When all those rock stars, they had already been rock stars the whole time. Like I moved out there when I was 19, the same age about when rock stars go out to Los Angeles to be a famous rock star. And I just went to all this school instead. I went to all this school and going to graduate school. And when I was almost done graduating, I went back home to graduate from home. And when they died at 27, they got to be a rock star the whole time. I just went to school the whole time out there. And then went home and kept doing movies and stuff, and still didn't get there where I want to be yet, but I still keep trying it as best I can. Anyway, oh gee, hang on. I don't know who's on there like watching. It's like I'm trying to be nice to whoever it is, but I don't know. And so anyway, yeah, but I'm gonna go. But okay, that's it. The Ronald McDonald made $100,000. The Ronald McDonald video made $100,000, I think, or it made between 40,000 and 200 and $180,000. But she hasn't told me exactly how much it made. But if my video made 10,000 and it only got 4,100,000 views, for 4 million views, it made $10,000, and hers got 58 million views. It must have made a lot more. And I was the one who, created. I was one of the, not the one, but I was one of the creators of it. She was a creator. I was a creator. She was a producer. I was a producer. She was a director of that Ronald McDonald video. Got 58 million views. Rowan is Terrified of Ronald McDonald. So that was a kind of cool thing. It made 100,000. Supposedly made $100,000. She hasn't told me the exact number. And I was saving money on child support by not giving her as much child support because that video made her so much money. And then I got the $10,000 from my video that she linked at the end of it. So I thought that was cool, but I don't know what. See, it's like that was my goal, was to get out to somewhere out in the woods and work really hard on YouTube. And almost as soon as I got here, I'd been here a few weeks, and I filmed the Ronald McDonald video, and it got huge, and it made money. But then after that, it hasn't made that much money. I've worked at it, tried all sorts of videos, and it hasn't made that much money. So I don't know where it's going to go from here. So that was the plan, was to go out somewhere to the woods. But instead of just getting a crappy trailer or something, I thought I'd live in the middle of nowhere and just have a green screen out in the yard. I got some really cool house, and then I also worked really hard in the house and fixed it up and made it nicer, the house. So anyway, and these aren't expensive guitars. These are pretty cheap. Al gave me this one. Al gave me this one for free. This is a classical one. He gave me it for free. I'm gonna put different strings. I'm gonna put like regular guitar strings on it because I don't usually play the classical one anyway. But that's just random. Those aren't worth that much money. This one's cool and sentimental because I gave one like it to my son. And but anyway, so I'm gonna go. That's it. I guess I'm gonna go. Bye. I don't know what else to say. Okay. Bye. Click like in the video. If you like me just randomly talking, saying I made $100,000 after working at it since the 80s, since I was a little kid in the 80s, making home video camp. It took that long to get one video that made that much money. Okay. And since literally the late 90s, when I moved to Los Angeles, I was a teenager and moved to Los Angeles to be some filmmaker and musician and all this stuff like that. And okay, so I'm gonna go, but and now it's like, where do I go from here? I got to do more actual like filmmaking and videos and stuff like that, and be around my kids and stuff. So okay, thanks, man. I was hoping I could get advice of some. Where do you think I should go? Go to hell. No. No. Oh no. Oh yeah, no. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. What's your email? Oh, it's on the about section. BIRMEE, Burmee with 3 E's at gmail.com. Burmee, BIRMEE at gmail.com. That's it. I'm gonna go. Okay, bye everybody. Bye everybody. I'm actually gonna go. I'm a man. I gotta go. It's getting late. It's actually 2:30 in the morning, Tracy. Okay. Okay. I just had so much energy from the diet. I went into ketosis from this diet. Okay, bye everybody. Bye. Click like in the video if you want, or whatever you feel like doing. Okay, bye. Here's go. Bye.